Hello. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a fine Friday we got here. And we also have a fine ass update fresh out of the oven from Vlambear. This is Nuclear Throne, update 100. 10 fucking years have passed since this game came out with this 1.0 update. And it's great to see Yellow Afterlife is such a he I love that. He's the guy who made Nuclear Throne together. Man, hey everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Uh, we are going to be playing Nuclear Throne, Update 100. Update 100 adds a lot of things. Adds a new character. Ooh. Adds a new custom game mode that you can play, which is really interesting. I wonder how that'll play out. And then I also heard there's a lot of quality of life, and that one of those was that they buffed Open Mind. They didn't say what they changed with it, but they updated it. They buffed it. So I wonder how much buff we can make that. Melting, I have a request. There we go. Just there we go. Yeah, so not really much of an introduction. Also, I do want to say before I do get started, uh, it's not really loud right now, but my one of the fan bearings for my PC case is going bad, and the noise will go away after a little bit, but it's there. If you hear it, I apologize. I would have replaced it by now, but apparently, fucking okay. So I have a pre-built PC. It came over from iBuyPower, and they have their own case fans that they use, but the connectors for the case fans are proprietary. And I think all the case fans in this PC are all daisy chained together. But even then, the case fan, I wouldn't be able to plug it in into the other ones. So if I were to replace one fan, I'd pretty much have to replace all of them. Now, thankfully, I don't have that many fans in my PC. I have one exhaust and then two uh, intakes. Well, technically, it's kind of like four because I have my CPU is liquid cooled, so I have one in basically two intake, one outtake. But it does make a little bit of a noise. And what I've been doing, and you probably shouldn't do it because it could fuck up the fan even more. I can't even hear it at this point. It's fine. But like whenever I apply a little bit of pressure toward the center of the fan, the grinding stops. But all of my temps are okay, so no temp issues with my GPU. But anyway, Nuclear Throne. Uh, check out some things. Custom. Oh, custom. Custom mode allows you to customize Nuclear Throne to your liking. Note that it might contain spoilers, and you won't be able to gain any unlocks. Okay. Slot? What do you mean slot? Not what? What is this? Generation. Oh, so you can have seeded runs. Okay, that's cool. Difficulty? Game speed, enemy health. Huh. Wow, you kind of can just customize everything to your liking. I also heard that there was a new cursor, so let me see what that cursor is. Video? Yeah, 60 frames per second. Oh, that's cool. Young Cuz. We'll just stick to the normal one though. But I also heard that there was a new side art, but you can't see it because another thing with this update, it's made the game. Oh, we're dropping frames. Okay, I think we're fine now. Huh, that was weird. But the game naturally runs in 16 by 9 now, the aspect ratio. It used to run in 4 by 3, and then it also ran in 60 frames per second. It does not do that anymore, which is wonderful. So, and you can go up to 120 frames, but I think we're gonna play it at 60 because I heard with okay, they might have fixed it with like more updated versions, but like anything more than 60 caused issues with like the gameplay. It would crash. So we're just gonna stick to 60. 60 is a nice sweet spot. Um, but I want to see what that art is. Let me see if I can find something full screen. No, not full screen. It's the aspect ratio. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's see if... There you go. And... Oh, it's... So they're showing off Young Cuz. That's cool. Okay. Well, I'm still not gonna use it. I like my 16:9. Uh, no. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's not unlocked yet. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Well, I mean, we're playing Nuclear Throne. We got to play with fish, right? Random. Oh, okay. And a new icon for starting your run. And apparently, the reason why they did this was to save money on localization because they didn't want to change the graphic to be like to say go in all different versions. So they just made a fish running, which makes sense. That's actually really genius. Oh, 60 frames Nuclear Throne is so nice. You have no fucking idea. But yeah, all the developers over at Vlambear decided to get together to work on this update, and tomorrow they're doing an old school dev stream where they work, they do they develop like they show off developing for Nuclear Throne on stream like they used to 10 years back whenever the game was in beta. And that's awesome. Let's see. Extra chest spawn. Well, if I didn't have Rhino skin, I would have picked that, but it says they gave it a buff. They didn't say what the buff fully entails. I don't know if it's like... Because, like, Open Mind, like, prior, was just... I mean, there was... If you were to tell me to... Basically what Open Mind does is that it spawned an additional chest. So maybe it spawns more chests, which I think is what it said. More chests spawn. So it's not like a finite amount, it's a potentially like a few chests that can spawn with every run. Or rather per area. It's gonna be interesting what I can see with this new update. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have been playing on the beta before Update 100 came out, and it's been great. However, don't get me wrong, I have not been spoiled of anything yet because like anything that they have new sea skin costume for all the characters, the new character himself, none of that was in the beta. At least I don't think it was, because if it was, I didn't see it. So I'm really excited to see what I get to see, what they come up with. Another thing that they added was 4-player split screen. which is great. I think that's cool, and they've also updated how co-op works, like locally. I would say a lot more people play Nuclear Throne like together for co-op because it's online co-op, and there's mod support for it. But having the option is nice because not everyone's gonna download Nuclear Throne together. It's gonna be interesting to see how the new character is unlocked. They didn't say, which I mean, it adds to the mystery, but crack cold one open to that. What am I drinking? This is an orange Bang. The store I go to, they're having basically like for every day of December they gave out something for free, and this is one of the things they gave out for free. I drink Bang? No, I usually drink Monster. I say that as if it's better, but it's not. I mean, I only drink Monster though because it has sugar in it. And Bang does not typically have sugar in it. Try Ghost. Ghost doesn't have sugar in it. I've had Ghost before. I only really drink energy drinks if I'm like really tired in the morning, or I'm just like, or if I'm streaming. That's the only times I usually get a energy drink. It's your go-to because of the no sugar. My thing with energy drinks is that I don't like whenever I drink them in the morning. It's because I'm trying to just like if I don't have any sugar for like until the latter half of like the afternoon, I have like really bad like sugar withdrawals. And I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's caffeine. Like, no, then I found out it's not true because I only drank like Sprite for a while, and I did not get those headaches. And Sprite does not have caffeine in it. $200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine. That isn't the daily intake you should have like 500 or something like that. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking this. It's better than drinking that much with 100 milligrams of sugar. Yeah, I would say that's definitely true. There are some, like, something I've noticed with, like, certain, how do I say, because this isn't really I mean, it kind of is a generic brand. So the gas station I go to has their own brand of soda. And some of it is, like, a generic brand like Dr. Pepper. But, like, they have their own, like, fruit punch soda, and it's not based off of any one thing. But, like, typically with, like, say, Dr. Pepper, it has, like, what, 65, 70 milligrams of caffeine? These bottles of soda from the gas station that has their own brand has, like, 80 milligrams of sugar, or 80 grams of sugar, in fact. And that's, like, that's insane. Isn't the recommended, like, sugar intake, like, 50 grams? That's almost double. It's like, what the fuck? Worry about added sugars too? Yes, yeah, that is true. A lot of things you gotta consider whenever it comes to drinking soda, which I don't think about. And I absolutely should. Soda's like one of the worst things for you. I used to get into arguments with my grandmother all the time because she would always talk about how, like, soda is worse than cigarettes because I'd always be on her for smoking cigarettes. I'm like, that's not true. I mean, they make smoking illegal until you're 21. You know, there's no way it's bad. And then I found out, yeah, no. It's not a matter of one being worse than the other. It's that both of them are just very bad for you. And in some cases, I would consider soda to be worse than cigarettes. Fuck it. Open mind, we'll take it, the buff open mind. That's why I love the Ghost. I get the boost of the caffeine with no sugar so I don't get the crashes. The thing is with me and energy drinks nowadays, though, is that I don't really feel the energy as much with them as I used to. But I do in a way. It's like, I guess the point of energy drinks is not to make you hyped up, it's just to kind of give you that intake so that it's a little bit of a rejuvenation sort of drink instead of a let's get you fucking jumping, bouncing off walls and shit, you know? Oh, that is a lot more chests. Okay, that's 3 weapon chests. Okay. Hey, Kabloo. The return of Fat Johnny? Yes. The return of Fat Obese Jonathan. It's funny, whenever Marissa first got here, she said, hey, Melting, I want a request, and I knew exactly what she was wanting. What's up, Kabloo? I hope you're having a great night, man. Why? So, whenever Nuclear Throne was the first game I streamed on Twitch, and I don't remember what it was that made Obese Jonathan to be funny, but it just became a meme. And then people kept asking me to put pictures of Fat Johnny Test on my screen while I played the game, and I just started doing it. It was you. Yeah, but then other people caught on because they thought because it was funny. You demanded it so much? You did! You fucking donated to get me to do it half the time. And it's like, oh, I don't want to do it because, you know, I just don't feel like doing it. It's just, you know what, fuck you, I'm donating 100 bits, put up fucking Fat Jonathan right now! And then I would cower like a little bitch, and say, I would concede, and just say, okay, fine, you get your Fat Jonathan, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like a kid in a store with their parents, like, I want ice cream! I want ice cream! And then I concede, just give up. This is a bad spot to be in. You could make it a channel point redeem. I'd have to figure out how to do that so it puts it up automatically. I know it's possible, I just haven't done it. Shit, I wanted that. You have 62,000 points? Jesus Christ! That's a lot of points. Not really a point to it. I don't really do much with my points because I just think I have too many point redeems. Some people would really disagree with that. Some people like having a shitload of redemptions you can choose. And for me, it's just like, I'd rather focus more on me playing the game than like channel point redemption things. I mean, maybe that makes me an asshole, I don't know, but... Like, he really hates us. He really hates us so much that he thinks that, you know, us watching... We don't deserve anything for watching him. You know? It's like, oh my god, this fucking guy. He hates us so much. We don't get anything from watching him. Might be able to ask Faloo to set that up. Yeah, I could. Ask the Boomer Red Raccoon for things to work properly. Why don't you tell her that yourself? Because I know you won't, bitch. How does this work with open mind? I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'll take comments, good. Would I tell her that if she was streaming right now? Tell her right fucking now that you said that. Don't be a bitch. Tell her right fucking now. I ain't telling her shit. You said it. She's occupied with Disney World. Oh, and like in real life? No shit. Huh. Is that the best item in the entire game? Is that a super plasma cannon? Should be back on the 7th? Oh, well good for her, man. I had no idea. That's awesome. I wouldn't be surprised if she's taking another day off after. Oh, fuck! If I had a long ass like week off to go take a vacation, spend time with family, and then you got back, the first thing I would not be thinking about is like streaming. I don't know. This is coming from the guy who professionally doesn't stream, so your mileage may vary. No, I don't feel like doing Crown of Blood. Done. Oh, you actually told her? No, 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 no. Tell me what you did. No, 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 no. What did you do? Because somehow I feel like I'm going to be wrapped up in this somehow. Check her Discord general channel. Motherfucker, I am playing a game right now! That is an ultra grenade launcher. Called her a bitch in the process. Let me scroll up. Let me see. I didn't tell you to call her a bitch. I said, tell her that you called her a Boomer Red Raccoon. I didn't say anything. You better follow through. Okay, let's see. And open this up. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm figuring this out. Flu, dear. Melting told me to call you a boomer red raccoon, and to help him set some point redeems, and to get them to work properly. Fucking cocksucker. Fuck you. Piece of shit. I should go kick your ass. I won't! But I should. And it's not because I can't. It's because I'm afraid to. You know that feeling when, like, one of your friends, like, they're really goofy, but, like, deep down, they have, like, very threatening aura behind them and could fucking eviscerate you at any moment? That's how I feel about a lot of my friends. Marissa is one of those friends. And I didn't tell you to... I did not tell her... You know what? Never mind. Yes, I did. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what? If this was a game of Among Us, I'd be getting voted out right now. The funny thing is, when she sees that, she's going to be like, no, he didn't. Do not test me, you know I'm a petty bitch. That's why I'm not challenging you to anything. You told me to tell her, and I did, bitch lord. I did. I just don't agree with your statement. Rather, I don't agree with what you called her. It's like I handed you a gun and said, hey, go do a crime. I just got shot. I call her that all the time. You are a horrible person. Wait, hold on. Can I still grab the... Did I destroy the golden, car? Let's see. Calling Falu dear... No. What I said was, I don't think Falu would believe that I believe what you told her. Rather, like, Falu doesn't think that I think she's a bitch. Rather, I didn't say what I didn't lead you to say what you wanted to say because of bad intentions. When did I call her one? You dared Marissa to do it and called her a bitch in the process. Oh, you mean I called you a bitch? Fuck, I'd call you a bitch even if you did or didn't do it. Ah, shit! Oh god, I almost blew up the car right in front of me. She kind of just does that. I will say though, this energy drink tastes like happiness. This energy drink is what I think rainbows taste like. I don't know where that car is. I don't know where they... Oh, you son of... I am drinking... Let me see what exactly it is. It is a Any Means Orange Bang energy drink. Yeah, Bang, that one energy drink that a lot of influencers would go to strangers and say, hey, do you want a Bang? And then confuse the fuck out of strangers, and then they pull out an energy drink and everybody starts laughing. See, whenever I ask somebody that, whenever I do that, I get butt fucked in the bathroom by a stranger. And then I remember it in the morning. With bad thoughts. But when they do, it's all fun and games. And I'm asking, how do they get what they want, and how do I get fucked over? Man, update 100, and I bet Eyes Ultimates are shit still. Ah! I remember one time I was in the Nuclear Throne Discord server, and I said, hey guys, I think Eyes' Ultra mutations are shit. And then like 50% of them were like, no they're not, you're just bad, and the other half were just like, yeah, they're shit. Son of a... Ah, fuck, I got fucking hit by 2 slugger shots. I have a question for people who have Nirosama followed. Are they still streaming Minecraft? Because if I remember, they were like doing a stream where they weren't gonna stop streaming unless they finished hardcore Minecraft. I mean, like, whenever I've seen you do it, the other person who were on the receiving end of it always seemed really happy to hear that. You know, I've never met anybody that, like, was upset to see you. Everyone's been always, like, very happy to see you. You're a very happy person to be around. Now, redeem the, Marissa, do this right now. Redeem the I say nice things about you. You owe me 5,000 points. I say nice things about you? I didn't think you'd actually do it. It's very easy to be weirded out when chatters call streamers that, but you don't come off it. Yeah, I think about it the same way. I remember when I first started streaming, I made a joke that I wanted to be a femboy, and then that everybody started, like, playing along with it, and then it came to a point where, like, people were being weird about it. Marissa knows what I'm talking about. She was there when all that shit happened. You weren't like that. I think you have a clear, like, view of, like, like, the weird end to that. I think most people do that to be close to the streamer, but I keep things at a distance. I mean, I feel like that's the most healthy thing to do. I mean, because, like, you guys are an exception, but, like, most streamers, like, they have a parasocial relationship with their audience. A lot of the time, the streamer doesn't even know the... Like, they know their audience exists, but they don't know them on a personal level. And sometimes a chatter will want more than a parasocial relationship, and then it gets to them. And I feel like just a lot of people, like, don't understand the boundaries of that sort of thing. It's kind of difficult because Valoo has her fair share of weird chatters. Yeah, I mean, you're one of her mods. I mean, I'm not saying it hasn't happened. I'm saying, in fact, I would go as far as to say that your opinion on this would be far more valuable than my opinion. Because you have to see it firsthand. And then you have to begrudgingly, like, potentially ban chatters because they're being weird. They're not necessarily breaking the rules, but she does get uncomfortable sometimes. I could see it, but unfortunately, that's like, it sucks that she has to go through that. That's really a shame. You're kind of conflicted. I feel like I can see why you're conflicted, but I feel like Valoo definitely like trusts your judgment for it. Like if you were to make a decision on like to kind of like moderate, if you were to do something, she would again like trust your judgment. Like there's a reason why you did what you did. Gooner streamer live again. You just missed the talk where I talked about me getting ass fucked. Oh god! Oh god! I'm on. Fuck. Well, I got ass fucked in more than one way. Shit. God, what? You get that's the one joke. You got anal? I knew this motherfucker was gay. Let me gaze upon you with the power of the gaze. Valoo is okay. Let's see. Valoo's asking us to uphold vibes and deal with the chatter who don't align with that. But then I feel like our bans would be arbitrary and seen as unfair. My take on that is, again, like with like she trusts your judgment. Alt love, I know you. Thank you for following. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great night. So I feel like until like she would tell you that it's a problem, it's not a problem. Like that's my opinion. Like again, like she trusts your judgment. Well, I guess we could try a different character. Defeat Foomf as Foomf. Unlock all beast game. Wait, haven't I already done that? Oh, melting. Okay. Is melting the last beat? Nope, I gotta unlock Chickens 1. I know how to unlock Chickens 1, and Chickens 1's is fucking annoying. Reach with 3 or fewer. What do you mean? What do you mean 3 or lower mutations? Don't defeat. What? What? What do you mean by that? Why are they so vague? Is there like a new boss or something? I mean, let's play the character. Let's play the character that my name is based on. I remember a random viewer got a gift sub, hopped on, immediately asked why she wasn't streaming with her real face. Oh, God, yeah, like what the fuck? It's a weird thing to say. God, yeah, no, that is a weird thing to say. That guy was being really weird about it. That guy, if he got banned, he fucking deserved it. Oh, I see a little cake. Oh, it's so cute. I'll give subs if you show your face. God, what a fucking cock snobbler. Fuck that dude. I mean, like, no, I mean, I feel like, hey, if you wanna stream using a VTuber avatar, you shouldn't be asked why you aren't doing another specific thing. You know, like if I show my, it's like if I showed my face and said, "Hey, why aren't you using a VTuber avatar?" It's like because I want to show my face, you know. And it's like same thing with people who use VTuber avatars. Why aren't you showing your face? Because I want to be in a VTuber avatar. People are just weird about it. Like I don't go watch my favorite shows and ask the people, "Hey, why do you look like that?" You know, it just that's just my philosophy behind it. Maybe it's because I'm ugly. How about that? Well, my reason is I don't have a webcam, and I fidget a lot. So a lot of my stream would be moving back and forth, and then people would be asking, "Why are you doing that? Are you like freaking? Are you having a stroke or something?" I was like, "No, I'm not having a stroke. I'm just I'm playing the game." Webcam is a genuine reason. I just feel like that's a question that just like don't. Okay, I'm not saying take away like the ability to ask people things like that. You fidget. Is something vibrating in your chocolate starfish? Quit talking about my chocolate starfish. Okay. Get it right. It's white chocolate. That's my favorite flavor. We don't want to see your ugly ass anyways. Well, that's another reason why I don't use a webcam. That's why I hide behind a VTuber avatar that's cute and silly. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Well, let's get this crap. Oh, the text's different. It's smaller. Huh. I didn't realize that. I asked you to. What did I ask you? I got shot. He's gay. Nobody asked him anything. I mean, like, it's like the worst thing I could have said. Melting was the real Diddy. Don't joke about that, okay? That's the kind of shit that gets you canceled. It's somebody's fuck. Somebody says, "Oh, dude, well, are you gay?" And then the thing they say is, "Well, I mean, it's like you're trying to hide it, but you're not like, but you're being vague about it for the sake of like, I don't know, suspense or something." I like pussy, but I also like pina. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading your chat. Melting 2025. He said it. He likes pinar. You know what I was about to do? I was gonna say, it's not pinar, it's pinar, okay? It sounds funnier that way. You really gotta stop unless you get clipped. I'm really expanding the virtual what's it, the fingerprint God, why am I playing like shit? I'm not making myself look good here, is what I'm trying to say. On a serious note, have you been? pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Like, I'm doing pretty good. Life's good. Money's good. You want me to answer honestly? Yes! Otherwise I wouldn't be fucking asking it. Asshole. Oh, I know what they're gonna say. 'Cause you're bad at the game. You're not wrong. But you could have at least sugarcoated it. Could have been like, you know, you're just not quite there yet. You'll get there someday. You just gotta get an education. I don't have an education. I dropped out of high school. Well, I guess you're gonna die. You haven't been inappropriately touching anyone. What the fuck kind of... What? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. No! But I have been playing VR chat. I have been playing VR chat a lot. Don't fucking call me an asshole, you fucking asshat. You're playing like ass because you are fucking ass at the game. Right now, fucking get good and shut the fuck up, you whiny ass bitch. Okay, well thank you for the advice. I'll put that in my... I'll write that on my mirror for the other things I hate about myself, okay? Fuck! God damn it, I got caught on the wall. God damn it, the fucking timing of that. Fuck off. God damn it, the fuck. See, this is what happens. I get distracted when I'm streaming, and then I play like ass because I'm not fully locked in. It's you fucking guys. Everybody in chat, shut the fuck up. Looks like Marissa was right again. Fuck you! Marissa thinks she's hot shit. I had about a couple of hot shits today. Thank you for asking. It came out like I was making coffee. One of those is... I bet you shower and don't you melting, you slut. I speedrun the shower. I shower in my sink. Nah, I'll cook this. You know what? Why don't I make this a drinking game? Why don't I just take a shot every time I die? You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Do that? I got bad news from you. I'm immune for peer pressure. Ooh, Hennessy, bro, all I got is Fireball. I'm fucking basic as shit. Oh, I guess we're taking open mind again. Two shots of Fireball? What the f- Nuh-uh. I'll twerk for you. Mate, I don't need anybody to twerk for me. I can twerk myself. I got the ass for it. I'm immune to peer pressure. And then you put up Fat Johnny 3 seconds after I had a request. Well, the thing is that you'll bitch about it. Fuck. You'll fucking unionize with other chat members at some point if I didn't do it. Yeah, proof? Show us. Ass too fat wouldn't fit in the camera. Tried. That's called peer pressure. Okay, well I'm immune to everyone's peer pressure except Marissa's, okay? You're just a snowflake. You get yours. We will onionize. Onion! Onionize! Can you ask him to twerk? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. The fuck? Ask him to drink and drive. What the fuck? Shikari is like a fucking book of things not to do, but the opposite. Every day is opposite day for him. If he tells you to do something, don't do it. If he tells you to not do something, then you should absolutely do it, or else it's a life or death situation. Choose a school zone. It's got a speed limit of 120. Oh, did you see that one YouTuber drive down the street? He was doing a review for his car. Reviews phones. I know that guy. You can ignore 90 things of the things he says. Yeah. But when is that 10%? Was it in KDHD? Yeah. He fucking knew who I was talking about. Yeah, it was. I like him, but damn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a popular YouTuber, he was making a YouTube video, but he was showing off like him driving down a road, and then he was going like 90 miles an hour, like really, really fast in a school zone. And then later on, like, he realized he did that and forgot to blur it, so he blurred it. People caught onto it, called him out, and then he just removed the section from the video. Does this shoot faster? This sounds different. And is it more accurate? I can't tell. I don't know, the minigun sounds different. Is Melting Eva capable of twerking? Can you throw it back like that? Yes, yes, I can! Do you doubt me on this? Look, all I said is I have the ass. I just don't necessarily have the technique yet. God damn it. I bet Melting can clap at that. What the f- I'm skeptical that you do, and not curious enough that you may. I don't know if that's a compliment, an insult, or both. I don't fucking know. I bet it sounds like gunshot. That's, you know what? That's good. Hey, yo, is that ass a car? Cause it be misfiring. Gotta keep the rent down. Yo, let's go! Yeah. Fair. You have 5 days off as a vacation? That's fucking awesome. You're spending one of those days watching me? How nice. Hey 911. I want to report a shooting incident. Oh, never mind. That's just Yellow bouncing on some peanut. God damn it! What is that even? What is that you just said? I don't even know what that is. Do I want to know? I still gotta work tomorrow. It starts Sunday. I gotta work Monday, and then I have Tuesday through Friday off. Well, you watching me on a work night? That means so much. Shit! You just started firing instantly, you piece of shit. Okay, well, I just walked into that one. Okay, I deserve that. God, all these mutations suck! I had some, vodka. I had Swedish vodka in my freezer for the longest time. And I had so little left that I was just like, you know what? I didn't feel like drinking it, so I just threw it away. Chasing liquor with liquor is wild work. That is wild work. What I would do is I would get a big container, like a big glass of wine, and that would be my chaser for Fireball. Bitch boy needs a chaser for Fireball. I don't need a chaser for Fireball. I just want it to taste good. That's what I want. I don't want to gag every time I drink. I'm not used to drinking these things. And you know what? Since I'm not used to drinking alcohol, that is a compliment. Gag. Yes! Bro gags. Okay? I'm not used to it, okay? I'm not your professional drunkard. Fuck. You glizzy gladiator. Fucking glizzy gladiator. Shut up. You drank more than me this past year, half year, but you've also been drinking longer than I have. What about some winter, Jack? Do, do you guys actually want me to drink? Oh no. Man. Shit, I didn't want to play. You know, no, I don't want to play this character. Personally, I don't want you to right now. Okay, well that's some good reassurance for me. Make a concoction from Tipsy Bartender YouTube videos. I just like sticking to my basic shit. Like, even though I said, you know, like, even though I said, you know, like, I like to chase with Fireball and people laugh at that, but Seen his videos? No. No, I have not. I don't intend to neither. Please do. I think I'm good. Humble request. Request denied. It's entertaining. I don't know. I just like I don't know. It just if I look something that looks unappetizing, I just like it just doesn't make it, I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I'm gonna be a dick about this and say no. I bet you like taking. Okay. We're Let's not go any further with chat's getting spicy. Let's not get too further than this now. I don't think I've helped it. I literally talked about I made a joke about getting fucked, and yes, I'm part of the problem. Fuck, god damn it. Did I watch Maltea? No, I did not. I forgot to. After I ended the stream last night, I went to bed. You say chat as if it's not literally one person. You make a good point. It's like whenever your parents like get okay, unless you're an only child, and this doesn't apply to you, but like it's like when your parents say like I'm getting so sick of you guys, and it's like it's only one person. It's like, what do you mean you guys? I didn't even say anything, you know. Marissa plays ZZZ. I play ZZZ. I was the one that got her into it. I'm part of the problem. ZZZ is a really fun. Of course you play it. Yeah, I play it. Yeah, it's a good game. I like it. ZZZ sponsorship when? You know what? That's a good question. You've been streaming Nier Automata? Trigger's the one with the sniper rifle, and she's blind. Kind of. Good for you, man. I'll have to watch you stream sometime. Why is there a blind sniper? There is lore behind why that is. She's like a bat, you know? You know, like, bats have, like, really, like, even though they're blind, they have really good sense of location because they use the power of their senses with, like, hearing to hear where they're at. It's kind of like that for Trigger. Do not compare my wife to a rat with wings. What the fuck is wrong with being a rat? We literally got fucking Jane Doe. Look, she's got a... Dude, Jane Doe has probably a bigger ass than Trigger. How about that? I have one really big hot take, though. I think that the Bernie song is kind of cringe. And if the ZZZ subreddit heard me say that, they'd probably send a pipe bomb to my house.
You shut your damn mouth, Nelson, you son of a bitch. You motherfucker, don't talk about me and my wife ever again. You keep playing your fucking stupid, dinky little fucking Nuclear Throne game that you liked and you're still shit at, okay?
Not listening to you, I'm listening to Come Alive again. Marissa's like she's like the kid that goes la 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 la, can't hear you, la 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 la, can't hear you. Yeah, I'll take the jackhammer. Yeah, something with the bullets sound different. I don't know if it's that they fire faster or what, but they don't sound the same. It's like, it's not a bad sound, but it's like, it's different. I mean, I am playing YV, who has a faster firing rate, but it just sounds different. I know, it sounds more crunchy. I am being told that this next patch is going to be huge. Like, they're adding a lot of things. Like, co-op, stat selection and disk drives, which is... Oh, God. I hope that they're going to find a way to fuck it up. They're going to find a way to make it a pain in the ass. But I'm excited. And guess who's rerunning? Well, not the next patch, but one of the reruns for the second half of the banner is Ellen. Marissa, did you get Ellen? Fuck it! I missed the... I'm restarting. Fuck this. I missed the bulb that lets me reroll one of my mutations. I wonder when ZZ will end its honeymoon phase. People are saying that's happening right now, and I can kind of see it. A lot of people don't like the new designs of the new characters because a lot of them say they look like other characters, which, I mean, they do. Some of the characters do look like other characters. I will be honest about, like, the story. I'm one of the biggest fucking ZZZ fucking dick suckers ever. I love that game. I don't like the Season 2 story. I just don't. I like Yizhuan as a character. But people just like, it's like whenever people use time travel in shows to undo a fuck up. That's what Yizhuan kind of is. But like, one of the biggest things I hate about the new fucking season is that Hoyo is introducing new characters that you have no fucking clue who they are, but they only exist to be killed off as soon as you meet them. Like, these new characters that show up are meant to be antagonists, and then they just fucking die. And I don't like that. Season 1 did some of that, but not a lot. The one that comes to mind is Twiggy, but everybody loves Twiggy. But like, whenever the second season came out, every chapter had one person who just died. They had some new character, you had no fucking clue who they were, then you found out that, oh, this person's evil, and then they die. Hoyo's a fan of killing off characters. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe I'm just getting pissed off because I'm just seeing it and I don't like it. Maybe some people are kind of used to it. I don't know. But the devs did talk about, during one of their previous live streams, the third season is going back to, you know, the standard place of New Eridu, and then they're going to be going into, rather the proxies, they're going to be going into PubSec, so you meet someone else from there, which is kind of neat. I kind of wish they did more stuff with the Sons of Caledon, though. Feels like they don't really do much with them anymore. But they especially don't... They didn't really do a whole lot with the PubSec either. In fact, I think the last time they ever did anything with them was 1.4 whenever Miyabi came out, because that's when they had the fishing event, which had Qing Yi involved with that. She helped to get... What is with the fucking shit I mean, I'll take open Mindkid's name, but what the fucking shit mutations? Remember, they already have the most members in their faction. Let me see. Lucy, Bernice, Piper, Caesar, Pulcra. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. I was gonna say, wait, I think that's Spook Shack now. No, Spook Shack only has 5. I mean, just because they have the most members of their faction, I mean, they don't have to implement a new character. We just don't see anything from them anymore. And that sucks. I would say that we don't really see much from Belobog, but we kind of... I mean, they were involved in the building and the reconstruction of the Swabian Temple, and then you also had the event recently where you have the Golden Bamboo event. You know about the endgame mechanics, I know more about the lore. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I also don't really use much of the Sons of Caledon. I don't really have much of a reason to. I used to think that, like, Caesar was one of the best characters in the game, and she was at one point. But now you have characters like Astra, who do the same thing as Caesar, but better. She replied, what did she say? To be honest, I barely know how I set my stuff up. That is so fucking based. Holy... Oh, I'm gonna say that too. Marissa, what the fuck did you just send me? Oh yeah, this is a thing you were talking to me about last night. I saw the link and I was like, ah shit, there's tits in this, isn't there?
Hey, I'm not weird. And I'll prove it. I got your nose, I'll give it back if we have sex.
Yeah! I could show stream. I'd have to, the only way I can do it is if I open up a web browser thing, and I kind of don't feel like doing that right now. Big dog. Nah, I want to keep everything. Babka. What is with these mid mutations, man? What the fuck? I'm restarting. Fuck these mutations. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to message somebody on Discord. Oh yeah, Marissa, did you do the Shi defense? They just re-rolled it today. I gotta say, this one's pretty difficult. However, I think, like, this Shiyu is different from, like, it wants you to use Rupture Agents because they have the Miasmic Shield. I don't really do the Scott output stuff unless I'm getting upgrades. You really should. I don't mean, like, I'm not gonna preach, but you really should do. The amount of shit you get from Scott Outpost is immense. Excuse me. Another thing, too, is that, because I know you said you wanted to at some point. So, like, you know, with team building. Hey, what's up, Proxy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great night. But doing, like, especially with Deadly Assault like helped me, like kind of like convinced me to build like well built teams. Yeah, speaking of proxies, this is the proxy lasers. So now we got Bell, Wise, and lasers. How fun. Bell's pretty. Bell, one of my biggest regrets was choosing Wise over Bell. So like one of the new we're talking about Zenless. I also think it's rumored that all of the standard banner agents are getting buffs, which is great. I don't really use any of them, but like, I mean, with the exception of like Lycon or Kaleda, and sometimes Grace. Grace is a solid support, but she's only really good for attack agents. Like, she's not, or like electric teams in general. She's practically worthless with like rupture agents. Grace needs that buff. She kind of. I saw somebody do the newest Deadly Assault with a Grace, Vivian, and Yuzuha. And man, that team sucked. It's like, yeah, it's an anomaly team, but it's not a very good one. It's probably the worst. You get more mileage using Piper than you would using Grace. God, Grace, get your shit together, man. Dude, it's funny because one of my first teams that I used consistently was a Grace and Nicole build. And it wasn't until somebody told me that my team was fucking atrocious that I realized, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I didn't believe him at first, because I had the smileys next to the characters because they were happy. They got the extra buffs because they had the extra attributes that let them... Yeah, like, you get extra buffs if they're, like, part of the same faction or attribute. But then I got Miyabi. And then I started building my Miyabi team. And then I realized, Grace, you're fucking atrocious. God damn it. And then they changed her voice actor. The voice actor is good, but I miss old Grace. Just like how I miss old Kaleda. Something I thought I'd never say. I also miss old Rena. And old Lycon. What a sad day. Hey, what's up, Big Fatty Fat 1? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great night. I think Miyabi is like she is one of the most popular characters in the game right now. She's the Fox girl. Let's just say that. Yeah. She is the character. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Honestly, they should put her as the main mascot instead of Anby. I'm out of ammo. That's bad. I think I'm fucked. Yep, I'm fucked. It was a good run, guys. Yeah. Will Melting clear a run tonight? My first run I did, I looped. I did loop 1. So no, I won't. Each enemies have their own separate weaknesses and a super secret weakness that everyone shares, and that weakness is Miyabi. Yeah. The devs are deliberately trying to make it so that they're trying to make new bosses that counter Miyabi, and then they just fail in doing so. Because they want to make it so that people will stop only using Miyabi. Miyabi is just insane. I would also go as far to say Yizhuan is just as insane. I would say that my Yizhuan at Mindscape level 1 is more powerful than my Miyabi at Mindscape 2. Miyabi cuts a hole through the fucking hollow, and no one has ever done that. Ah, yes, the duality between me and Marissa. She is right, though. Miyabi did do that. Let me play the Chewbacca defense in here and say I want S rank Nicole. Now that would be cool. Nah, I'd rather have the golden revolver. But I'd rather have that. I'd rather have S rank Billy first. Yeah, you know what? That I will agree with you on. Billy is such a great character. It's such a shame that his character, his actual stats in game are dog shit. To put in perspective of how bad Billy is, so one of the tiers that people like to use for gauging of how good characters are, they have S rank. They have S, A, B, C, and D. There are no characters in C, but there are characters in D, and Billy's in that tier. Yeah, Billy's the guy who slaps his cheeks. He's the robot. Billy is just that guy. It's implied that Billy is holding back a lot of power. And, he was about to face on Miyabi in the lore, too. Waking up in robot waifu. Qingyi. I mean, she's not really a robot, she's more of an automaton, but, I mean, it's still robotic. Are you talking about Orphe? Or Seed? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Or, no, that's the flower shop lady. I know who you're talking about. You can't play as her, though. Man, it's sad. I know exactly who you're talking about, and I'm facing the same fucking problem. You can go on a movie date with her. You can. Just like how you can go on a movie date with Asha. Oh yeah, you can also go on a movie date with the new Void Hunter. Let that be a nice little reason for you to play the game again. I don't know how they're doing it. Because there are some clips that have, like, there are some voice clips that have, like there are some, how do I put this? Some of the dialogue does have voice acting, but not all of it does. It's, like, very random of what does. What mic do I use for streaming? I use a G435 Logitech gaming headset. And it's kind of dog shit. It's not a good mic. I used to have a Blue Yeti, but the port I used to plug it into my PC, that got very loose to the point where it wouldn't plug in anymore. So I quit using it. Is it shitty? Do you just want to say melting? Why you sound like shit? Or is it fucking up? Considering your mic is a low quality one, you sound good enough. You know what? That's good. I've wanted to get like I want a better headset. I don't want to go all out though. Like I don't want to go like get myself like an expensive like audio setup. Because as long as you guys know what I'm saying, that's all I really ever would want. And I like this headset because it's wireless. But the only caveat to that is if you're recording your voice and listening to like if you use your headset as an input and an output through Bluetooth, the audio quality of what you hear degrades massively. And like, yeah, you get used to it, but it's kind of annoying. And the only way to get past that is just to go wired. But I've had this headset for like 3 years? Yeah, I got this headset when I got my PC. So about 3 years. If I didn't have Bolt Marrow, I probably would have taken Recycle Gland. Shoot, one of the characters that I have in Zenless that I wanted for a long time, Jane Doe, I don't really use her that much, and it's sad. Because as of right now, I think she's my bet. That will be changing probably soon whenever the new Void Hunter comes out, because she's supposed to be physical attack. But Jane Doe is probably my best physical attacking agent. And I have a good team lineup for her to be able to use, because I have Vivian and Yuzuha. And with Vivian being a sub-anomaly DPS, and then Yuzuha being the best anomaly support agent. Is that the rat? Yeah, it's the rat. Everybody loves the rat. You ever seen me post a picture of the chibi rat with the big ol' eyes? Yeah, that's Jane Doe. I prefer the fox. It's okay. And the sniper. It's okay. I barely know Zenless characters because of all the porn the game has. The game doesn't really have porn, it just has fan service. Like, like, the fan service is just in the looks and the jiggle physics, and that's about it. They don't really exemplify it at all. Like, they don't make, like, funny little jabs at it. Oh, the fan, oh, that makes sense. Okay, that's different, yeah. Like, if I know, like, Gacha's not everybody's cup of tea, and you know what, that's fair. But, like, with Zenless, like, I don't think I've ever talked, like, I don't think I've ever seen a character talk about another character's appearance because they, like, their model was fan servicey. Now, they show it through, like, physical interaction. And when I say physical, I mean, like, physical, like, maneuvers, you know, like, you know, haha, big boobs and whatnot, haha, they jiggle. But they, like, don't exemplify it, you know? They don't make fun of characters for, like, their chest size, like anime does. None of it's like that. They just talk like normal people. And whenever I play the game now, I just think the game is really fun to play. And I like logging on to do dailies, and then I also like logging on to keep up with the endgame content that refreshes every 2 weeks. And now they have it where it starts tracking how many times you complete your endgame content. So basically, like with Deadly Assault, you face 3 bosses, and if you get all 3 stars for each boss, and basically you get each star from how much damage you do. So if you do 20k damage, you get 3 stars for that one boss. If you get all 9 stars, it tracks how many that you get all 9 stars on, and I've been keeping up with that. And I've been able to get all 9 stars ever since they made that new feature. So I'm doing pretty good in Zenless. Is that an auto crossbow? Yeah, it is. Give me that. Elfie. Her name is Elfie. Yep, there you go. Kabloo, go nuts. Well, having no long arms kind of sucks. I guess I'll take laser ring. And there's a chance that we get to skip the Throne 2 fight, because if we have enough experience to get our Ultra Mutation, it allows us to skip the next area, so... Does she sell music? Kind of. Kind of. She sells you music discs, but who do you think Grace gives her night visits to? Yo, Grace is like a robot. She's like a slut for robots. No, she does. She sells music. Basically, like, her purpose in the game, besides being a robot waifu, she sells you these things called disk drives, and, you know, the disk drives, basically, it's your gotcha thing where it's like, you get a certain amount of them, and then if you combine a certain amount of discs, they give you benefits for doing so, and then you get random buffs and whatnot from having the discs, and then you get substats. If you play Gacha, you know what I'm talking about. Oh shit, we unlocked the new character! We got Cuz! What up, Cuz? So who do you think... So, do you think Grace gives Elfie night visits? You know what? Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel like she would visit the Bang Boo workshopper guy, Enzo. Enzo's his name, because of his robot arm. I mean, think about what he does with that robot arm with Grace. They probably work on a lot of good machines. Lightning hammer. Oh, they changed the crying! They changed the fucking crying! Hey, good night, Kabloo, man. Hey, thank you so much for being here. You have a good rest of your night, okay, bud? That's really funny, but also kind of fucking sad. It also doesn't play on repeat anymore. That's kind of... That's sad! I just made him cry! I wanted to hear his funny cry that makes everybody annoyed, but no! He had actual tears this time. Oh, hey, another... Oh, fuck, dude. Another viewer bot. Here. Let's see. Dude, some people don't like seeing bots. I do, because I get... Bro, I get the biggest fucking ego trip from seeing bots. Bro. The person you're trying to ban does not exist. Yes, they do. They're right there. Okay. It's so sad! Man, I'm a fucking asshole. Why did I let myself do that? Nah, man, whenever I see a bot, it's just like, man, a bot trying to sell me viewers, that means I'm relevant enough to have viewers. and I get like it goes to my head a little bit. All right, that's enough. Quit crying. I paid for all this shit. God damn it. First you destroy his TV, and then you tell him to stop crying. You got what came out of it for a reason. Not only did I get a bot yesterday, I got one today, man. Bro, we're having a good day. I have like the hyper optimistic like look on everything, I've noticed. A lot of people are annoyed to see a bot, and I'm just like, bro, I have a great fucking time when I see one of those things. Let's see. Wait, Marissa says something. The lore reason for the disc is that the music resonates in the hollow and interacts with the ether in the hollows in certain ways to fight off the ethereal monsters. Well, can they optimize them so that they're not a fucking pain in the dick whenever you need, like, you need a specific tune? I mean, it's lore accurate in real life. Everybody, you know, everyone's a critic. Nope, keep pulling. Yep. Man, I'm gonna fucking give this artist a fucking 5 out of 10 on IMDb. Their song doesn't have enough crit rate. Yo, spit your anomaly proficiency. Shoot, it's funny I say that because I think probably the best disk drive I have, because I use it on my Yanagi, it has +4 on anomaly proficiency. I think I'm gonna pass that soon here myself. I am probably gonna end things off here soon myself too. After this run, I'm probably gonna hop off. It's getting late for me too. Sorry I streamed so late tonight. It's just that whenever I first got on, right when I first got home, it was already 8 o'clock. Now it's after 11. It's like, son of a bitch. Is that a different sounding grenade, too? I know it's not a big deal for most of you guys, but, like, for some who like to see me stream for longer, I apologize. I want to get better about that at some point. I don't want to only stream for 2 hours, you know, in the long run. I want to be able, like, I want to stream for, like, 3 plus 4 hours. You know, I want 4 to be my minimum at some point. But a lot of the time, whenever I stream, it's like really, it's kind of late at night, and it's the only time I kind of can stream, and it's really unfortunate. And then whenever I start streaming kind of later at night, it's just... like... by the time I get started streaming, it's already nap time, you know? It's... also, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like that my guns are shooting way faster than they used to. Like, I know I'm YV, and I know I have his Ultra that shoots faster. And I know I have trigger fingers, but I don't know, it just... maybe it's the sound. I don't know. The sounds are different. No, no, no! Oh, that's okay. Guys, I know. You're watching me play this, you're like, oh, if I ever play this game, I should play like Melting. Do not play like me! Okay? I play like I live as if it's the last day of my life. You know, in-game. I like to be a little bit of a hype meister. For lack of better words. It's funny because whenever I first started like playing this game, I saw, like, if you guys know Jerma, of course you guys know Jerma. One of his friends, Stir, played this game whenever it was in beta, and I thought, hey, I want to play this game, and I'm gonna play like him. And he played just like how I'm playing now. But when I first started off playing it this way, I was not good at this game at all. And I was like, man, why am I so shit? And it's because, like, I'm just so fucking impatient, and I don't know how to work around being impatient efficiently. Like, I remember I had a buddy of mine play this game with me, like 10 years, just 10 years. And he was just like, how do I get better at this game? And it's like, and I say this for anybody playing a roguelite, know your enemies and how they're going to react, and know your weapons. If you don't know your enemies, then you're not going to be able to know how to act and react to certain things. Ah, shit. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the portal. Get me out of here. That's the reason why I can't handle 99% of roguelite games. Some of them are just difficult, though, too. You know, like... But then you have games like The Binding of Isaac. You know, don't get me wrong, I love The Binding of Isaac, but before Repentance Plus, man, figuring out what some of the items did was so fucking annoying. Because there'd be an item that you would pick up, like, for example, Cursed Eye. You pick up that item, And then you start playing the game, and you're like, wait, why am I getting teleported every time I do something? And it's because you picked up Cursed Eye. But the game didn't tell you that if you shoot, or if you try to shoot with Cursed Eye, it teleports you. Right? If you get hit while you're trying to shoot, it teleports you. Nowadays with Repentance Plus, it kinda is better about telling you what items do, but like if you've experienced the item for the first time, then you're not gonna know what that item is until you pick it up. Isaac has a steep learning curve. I would say yes and no. I just think there's a lot of shit in the game. Which I guess contributes to its learning curve, but like, Isaac is one of those games that you can kind of pick up and play and get good at, you know, pretty well. But for, you know, min-maxing, then yeah, I would agree that there's a learning curve in that. It's easy to pick up and play, but kind of difficult to master, that's what I would say. Because there's so much shit you gotta remember. I don't know, maybe it's because I got Dead God in a short amount of time that I remember what all the items in the game do. Or how I know, like, what each individual part of the sacrifice room does for you whenever you use the sacrifice room. Or knowing synergies, or, you know, it's just stuff like that. Like, for example, one time, there was a really good item in the shop. And I'm like, oh shit, I have no items for the shop. But I was like, oh wait, I know a thing I can do. And then what I did is I defeated the boss, and then I went into the room. It was like first floor, I think. It was the room that you go into for Downpour. And they had the 2 coins in there. Like, oh, I'm such a goddamn genius. If I was a noob, I would have never done that. But I only knew that because of how much I know about the game. Fuck. Okay, shit. It takes true experience to get hyper aggressive because you know what's good and what synergizes. Yep. I've also just been playing the game for a long time too. I started playing since the original Isaac, like Flash Isaac. I would say that like Isaac is still like if you just only played the original Isaac, then you have a good, you know, good idea of what Isaac Rebirth and its DLCs will bring. But I feel like with Isaac Rebirth in itself, and all the DLCs for that matter, they add so much that it kind of does feel like a different game. Okay. I don't like the lack of ammo that I have. No! I wanted that. See, this is, not having a melee weapon for Throne 1 and Throne 2. That sucks. Taking down these generators on Loop 1 and beyond is not bad, but having to dodge everything without a melee weapon, that sucks. That and the fact that you lose almost everything after losing a run. Everybody has a different, like, interpretation of losing in a game. And for me, it's that I don't get upset when I know I'm making progress. Rather, like Elden Ring, for example. Like, a lot of people would get pissed off when they die to a boss. When I see that I'm doing better with a boss and I'm not dying as quickly, that's how I know I'm making progress, and that is what makes me like a game. Like, I get severe satisfaction from that. I know that I am both impatient and clumsy when it comes to developing skill. I need to work on that. I had that same issue too. Granted, whenever I realized I had a problem with it is the time I broke my Switch because I lost in Smash Brothers. So on the bright side, you didn't have a destructive habit like I did. I don't know, just like back then, like having that like anger when something doesn't go your way affected me a lot, and it wasn't until like I saw it in a different light that made me appreciate what I have a lot more. You know, I appreciate what I am capable. Like, just because I am losing to this does not necessarily mean that I am bad. There's a lot that I don't know, and I need to practice. And that is what gets me through, like, playing a lot of games that are difficult. Another example of that was Anton Blast. Like, Anton Blast is like, it's like one of those Wario Land 4 like games where you have to get to the end of the level and then traverse back to the beginning part of it. But the thing is with that game is that it's kind of really fucking difficult. And it's pissed me off a few times with that game, but the more that I played it, the more that I got better at it. And that's what's allowed me to appreciate it even more. I broke a mouse while playing a game out of rage and frustration. It was one of the worst experience gaming has to offer. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. But hey, it happens to the best of us. I've been through it too. I remember one time I lost so bad in Team Fortress 2 that I no joke, I punched my laptop and it killed the hard drive inside the laptop. Hey, when Melting lost in Team Fortress 2, he got a little bit upset. A little? Yeah. Marissa knows. She's been there a few times. Nowadays, though, I don't really get mad at gaming. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like one of those, like, moments as, like, whenever I was younger, and just, like, I'm better at handling emotions now than I used to be able to whenever I was younger. Like, maybe it's just something that you get better with as you get older. It was a lot years ago. I think it was, like, prior to 2015. In fact, my mistake for playing such a trash game, though. Are you talking about TF2? Or are you talking about something else? Man, bots are coming back to Team Fortress 2, and that makes me really fucking annoyed. Dota 2? I've heard a lot about Dota 2. I've not heard many good things, that's what I will say. As Damager, when I play TF2 now, I'm just friendly. I don't even play the objective at all anymore. I like to play the objective, but I don't like to be a dick either. So if I see somebody being friendly, I just don't fuck with them. But if I see a group of people doing the conga, sometimes I like to go pyro, and let's just say I like to ruin their parade sometimes. Just sometimes. It's just fun. I like charging up my Phlogiston-ator, okay? Asshole. Yeah, I deserve it. I'm not hiding it. Whatever, I'm the fucking bad guy. TF2 cannot catch a break. And it's funny because there's rumors that Valve is attempting to source. They're attempting to port TF2 to Source 2. Which, I mean, cool, but also like, I don't know. Fixture. Unless they're gonna make it like CS:GO did, where it's like a new game entirely. Rather, it gets updated to Source 2. But the problem is they can't call TF2 Team Fortress 2 2. I don't know. I think that one of the biggest like caveats to Valve being such a great software company is that they're not the big. Rather, they're the best game front company, but they're not the best like game software company, like where they make their own games as much anymore. Valve has some really good games, but like, I don't know. They just, for the games that they have now, it just seems like one thing after the next. Like with the knife, like the whole thing with the knife market controversy that happened where you can trade up to knives now, and that crashed the market for knives. Or TF2's lack of support. I mean, TF2 support has been getting better over the years, but it took two whole protests for Valve to notice that, hey, your game's kind of fucked up and we want to play your game. And that's kind of sad. Because anytime I play TF2 now, it's like, maybe I want to buy a nice hat in Team Fortress 2, but I don't know if I should because there's a good chance I'm not going to be playing this game in a few months from now because there's going to be bots who infest the servers, and all my enjoyment for the game just fucking dwindles to nothing because of it. I hope TF2 sinks itself soon and takes the community with it. As much as I love the game, it desperately needs to get euthanized. No, I mean, you got things like Team Fortress 2 Classic. I mean, like, and I know it's not. I know it's a bandage to a big problem, but like, I like TF2. I like having the option that it's there. You know, if Valve made it so that Team Fortress 2 wasn't in such a limbo state all the time, and just kept it like with security updates to make sure that people weren't fucking up the servers, and never got an update again, I'd be fine with that. You know, I don't need cosmetic sets for me to enjoy playing the game. Like, it's nice when you get them, but it feels like it's one of the only reasons to get on now, just because of the cosmetic sets. If they just removed exploits, I'd be fine with that. I miss TF2 trading whenever it was at its peak. Honestly, me too. I miss it whenever refined metal was worth a lot more, and you could actually make money from idling in servers, but that's kind of what led to the problem. There's too many people idling in servers, getting free items, and an abundance of stuff, like abundance of items added to the game. Or rather, you know, a lot of items being added. I miss when spy crabbing was worth it. Can you still spy crab, or did they remove that? Because I heard that they were going to because of that. People using it as a gambling thing. There's a good chance that there's a good chance where I heard that fun was full of shit. You still can? Okay, that's fair. Oh shit! That was a reflection! Oh god, no! Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, she's laughing at me. Let's play as Cuz. This is an entirely new character. Carry 6? What? So, young Cuz can carry 3 weapons, and he can cry. Well, I'm already halfway there, bud. Whack! I have a tears meter. What the fuck? Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. How do I recharge my tears, though? Wait, is that something that gets recharged in between each level? Or is it like Rogue whenever you find like tears? Or like you find little packs to recharge your ability. There is a project called TF2 Gold Rush that was supposed to be an old school TF2 experience, but instead it became a trashy excuse to balance the game the way the lead devs wanted. It was also played with controversies, just like the average TF2 community user. I mean, at that point, it's not even a gold rush. It's just a community remix. Which, I mean, it's fine. You can have a community remix, but it's not bringing back TF2 to its golden days. Like if you're gonna have something labeled as a gold rush, let it be a gold rush. Don't. But if you're gonna have a community remix, call it a community remix. Oh, I bet it's when I get hit. If I get hit, it recharges my tears. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, whenever I get shot, I tend to get a little teary-eyed as well. You said this was your last run? Originally it was going to, but Young Cuz got unlocked, and then Young Cuz will be my last character I play for the night. For real this time. In fact, to prove it won't take killing me small. Oh, I thought you said you were kidding. You know, how about this? I won't loop, I'll just make it to the nuclear throne. I'll kill the throne as is, I won't kill the generator so I don't loop. How about that? It's a nice little caveat. Oh, I forgot, I have 3 weapons. Yeah. Yeah. I was like looking up at the weapons I have. I was like, wait, oh fuck, that's right. I have 3 weapon slots. I kind of want to see what throne butt that Young Cuz has though. Because that's going to allow some really neat, like, mutation selections, because you don't just have to worry about 2 weapon mutations. you can get multiple. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, one can be a nuke, one can be a consistent weapon, and the other can just be a melee weapon. Yeah, Young Cuz just sounds different from how he used to. I mean, this is, you know, when you really think about it, though, this is the equivalent of sending a coughing baby out to battle. Okay, let's see what it is. Crying refills fully when hit. You know what? Yeah, I will take that. Man, I'm not used to having 3 weapons. This is really weird to me. I think the last time I ever had anything like this is whenever I played the Ultra mod. The Ultras mod, rather, for Nuclear Throne. Like a long time ago. God, I just, man... I love the fact that we got a whole new update for this, man. It's great. But it's surreal to think about. Like, it's crazy to think. This game is over 10 years old now. I remember when this first came out. It's weird to me. I'm not used to it. I feel like one annoying thing about it, though, is that you can't see how much ammo is in your current weapon slot for having the 3, having 3 weapons. Which is something you could do whenever you only had 2 weapon slots. Granted, you can look at your ammo over here, and that'll tell you how much you have. But being able just to look up and seeing a number, I feel like it's more satisfying than seeing a bar to see how much you actually have. But again, I would rather have 3 weapon slots than 2. I'd rather have one really good upside than one minor inconvenience. I feel like one thing I like about... I kind of like Cuz, like, his new voice. His other one was just, like, kind of loud and obnoxious. This one's kind of, like, more soft and, like... not as annoying. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, I'll do open mind. I think that the buff that they gave to open mind was nice. Whether or not it's like a really good mutation now. I mean, it's kind of like having a rabbit paw. But like, chests, I feel like offer more than pickups typically do. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say. So having more than one chest drop is very nice. Oh, oh, that can destroy bullets! That's fucking awesome! And like I said, I'm not gonna kill the generators. I'm just gonna kill the throne as is and end the game. Huh. This one dude voiced, like, most of the cat. I didn't really know about that. Valve? Oh shit! I haven't seen that. Oh, okay, well, I skipped it by accident. Oh, I love this. Oh, Nuclear Throne could not exist without the Vlambeer community. This game could have gone way off track in so many ways, but your patience, support, enthusiasm, feedback, and hard work kept us sharp, motivated, and eager to find fun and new ways to kill your runs. Yeah, that is true. Thanks to our family, partners for their loving support, love, care, and patience. God, I love you guys so fucking much. I love Vlambeer. I love you guys. But that one time I died to a health mimic, fuck you. Yay. But yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. That is gonna be the stream for tonight. Uh, man, I had such a wonderful time, man. I love this game. So it's great to hear that this game got a big update. New character. Lil Cuz was a new character. Yeah. Yep. But there's also like there's new sea skins, so there's more to look for with the new this new update and all the quality of life. I feel like the biggest part of this update, besides Cuz, was just the accessibility for it, and just having the game play and run better. Being able to run, because this game did not always run in 60 frames per second. It always ran in 30 in a 4:3 aspect ratio. And some people don't like that. I got used to it, but then when you go to 60 frames per second and then you go back, you notice it pretty quick. Having less the amount of frames is a massive difference. But man, this isn't gonna be a one-off. I'm gonna stream more of Nuclear Throne. I love this game, and it's one of those games that I can play and focus on chat at the same time. Kind of. Sometimes I'm not really good at it, but that's gonna be the stream for tonight. I am gonna upload the VODs for last night's stream as well as tonight's stream to YouTube. Uh, Maybe tomorrow, because I want to make custom thumbnails for them on YouTube. And then I also want to make a couple shorts. I'm going to try and make 2 sometime this week. So I am going to, and I'll upload that stuff to YouTube, go from there. So there's more to expect from me soon. We're not going to keep having myself be a one-off, like a one stream every few months. We ain't having that shit. We're finding a way. I hope you guys had as much fun watching me play as much as I did playing it. You guys are the best. I had a wonderful time tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to send the stream off to the void. I don't feel like rating anybody right now, but thank you. For real. From the bottom of... Here, I'm just going to... let's see. Whoop. Thank you for watching me play, watching me stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. It means a lot whenever I have people come in to chat and they just want to see me. They just want to say hi, watch me play a game and whatnot. I don't know. It's one of the most flattering things I think I've ever experienced, and I really like that. So thank you. So allow me to show my appreciation by just streaming more. The alternative is, sending a check in the mail, just for, I'll give you your royalties for, watching me play, the paid actors out there. But, but I'm going to end the stream. You guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.